you're going to learn how to sew and make your dream wardrobe in the next 12 weeks. This course is for you, the absolute beginner who doesn't know anything about sewing. Learn everything you need to make and recreate your favorite Pinterest and Instagram outfits. I'll be posting 2 YouTube videos every Monday and Friday to walk you and a community of beginner sewers just like you through everything you need to know to make your dream wardrobe. I'll be covering everything from supplies to fabric to unique stitches and actually showing you how to create different cute, trendy skirts, dresses, and tops. I'll be there with you so that way this intimidating process is a lot easier. This course is of course completely free, teaching you how to sew clothes you'll actually wear, not things that look handmade or like something your grandma may have made you a while ago. These clothes will be trendy, and I promise. Along with that, I'll be showing you how to find inexpensive fabric. This way, the process will be a lot more affordable. So grab a cup of coffee or your favorite drink, and I'll be walking you through what this course looks like. Quickly, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel to see all the videos I post. Along with that, go follow me on Pinterest and Instagram to see everything I make, get tips and tricks for sewing and some outfit inspo. As I said earlier, this is a 12-week course walking you through everything you know to get started sewing. So I've attached a link in the description that will take you to my website where you can download a free PDF of the outline of what the next 12 weeks will look like. The first 5 Mondays will just be videos teaching you about the basic concepts of sewing. These are 5 concepts that I think are really important and that everyone must know before they move on and start sewing more complex things. Along with that, these first 5 weeks will give you plenty of time to gather any supplies that you don't have and that you need before you get started with actually sewing. So that way, if you have to order things online and wait for shipping, you'll have plenty of time to get all of that done ahead of time. Week 1, I'll walk you through everything that you need to get started. There are a handful of tools that sewing will be very difficult to go without, so I'll be walking you through what you need and where you can find it. One of the things that can level up any garment is fabric. That is why for week 2, I'll be walking you through where you can buy fabric, how you can find affordable fabric, and some pretty basic different types of fabric that you'll need to know for garment sewing. The most important tool for sewing is the actual sewing machine, which is why week 3 I'll be walking you through some different qualities you need to look for when buying a sewing machine, along with some good sewing machines for beginners. Along with that, I'll be walking you through how to thread and how I use my sewing machine, the Singer Heavy Duty, in case you have one just like that, because it's a pretty common type of sewing machine. Additionally, this might be applicable to your machine even if it is different. Week 4, I'll be walking you through some of the different types of stitches. These are the most common ones used in garment sewing and also displaying what their most common uses are. Along with that, we'll be sewing a pincushion, practicing using these stitches. Every seamstress needs a pincushion, so I figured this would be the perfect, easy, small project to start with. Okay, weeks 5 through 12. We finally get to the fun part where we actually get to start sewing our own clothes. So every Monday, I'll be teaching you a technique commonly used in garment sewing. Then that Friday, there'll be at least one video, which is a full tutorial teaching you how to use that technique to make a garment. Week 5, I'll be teaching you about different ways to gather fabric. Gathering fabric is an essential technique to use in sewing, and there's many ways to do it. I'll be covering 3 of the most common ones. Then that Friday, there'll be 3 videos where you can practice these. The first video will be how to make this beautiful gathered tier skirt. The next will be teaching you how to make a sheer dress. Along with that, there's this sheer top that I'll be showing you to make. Obviously, you don't have to do all these, just one would work fine. But if you are ambitious or if you just like more of the designs, you can create as many as you want. Ideally, you would watch one tutorial explaining the concept and another tutorial where you actually make a garment using that concept. Week 6, I'll be walking through the different ways to hem garments. Hemming is also very essential as it's in almost any garment you'll make. For this, there'll be 3 different tutorials that you can try to follow along to with different and fun hems. The first one will be this green top, which uses lace for the hem. There'll be this white top, which just has a very simple but necessary hem. And then this really pretty gathered top as well, which will have a lettuce hem. Week 7, I'll be going through different techniques to sew linings and facings into your outfits. This really helps upgrade your clothes to make them look more professional, and definitely as you get on to different projects, you'll have to do this. So I figured I'd cover it then. For this week, one of the projects will be to make a fully lined vest. I've seen so many cute vests, and this is one that I'm very excited to make. Along with this beautiful gathered maxi dress that's backless will be a perfect project for any ambitious beginner to make. Week 8 will be buttons and buttonholes. This is something that most sewers don't particularly enjoy doing, but is again very necessary. Week 8, I'll be showing you how to insert zippers. Zippers are part of closing most garments and thus very important, which is why I'll be showing you how to make an adorable skirt. Week 10, I'll be teaching you how to read sewing patterns. Any sewer will find sewing patterns they want to make, and it's very important to be able to know the different notations and how to read these. They may look complicated at first, but once you figure it out, they're actually quite simple. I'll also be taking you along as I show you how to sew one of my very own patterns. Week 11, I'll be showing you how to replicate things that you see on Pinterest, which I think this is almost any seamstress goal, is to be able to see an outfit and just recreate it. Which this is by no means an easy concept to do, and it's very wide and broad, which is why I'll try to show you some basic tips and tricks to help you to recreate outfits that you see. Along with this, I'll be walking you through how I go about recreating a pretty white top that I saw a photo of on Pinterest. Week 12, we finally made it to the end, and now you're going to be an accomplished seamstress already with a whole wardrobe of handmade outfits. Along with that, I'll be tying up any loose ends and pieces, and I'll be answering any questions that you post in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel and read the notification bell if you'd like to follow along with this course. I hope this is useful for you, and it's going to be like the ultimate beginner course. That way you can start sewing all of your own handmade garments to make your dream wardrobe. Again, if you haven't already, make sure you go and follow me on Instagram and Pinterest. I hope you have a lovely day and see you next week. Bye!